Hey, this is India with Bag Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's go ahead and get into today's topic. And before I get started, I have not lost my mind. I'm trying out this asymmetric look. So I got inspired by Jack Moose, and they usually will do squares and circles mixed together in different ways. So I decided to mix a hoop and pair it with a rectangle earring to see how I like the look. So that is what's going on with me. So today we're going to be talking about, as you can see from the title, Chanel, right? Affordable options. So there was a lot of videos trending about people talking about the Chanel price increase that recently happened. So whether by choice or by force, you know, you are not spending $10,000, $8,000, $6,000. Even now where the small novelty size handbags are starting at $4,000. So I don't even think you really can get anything below that you can actually maybe put even a penny in from Chanel for lower than $4,000. So like I said, whether by choice or by force, you are deciding you still like the brand, you still want something from the house like me, but those price points are not coming out of your pocket, then I got some options for you. We're going to group these choices that I'm going to give you, which, as you can think, or as you would expect with me talking about a consignment store, I'm talking about pre-owned. You can still get pre-owned bags from Chanel without having to do the big sticker shock price new from the boutique. And so those are the ones I'm going to be going through with you, and all of the photos that I'm going to show are going to be from Yoogie's Closet. So we'll group these by classics. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one. This one is going to be, my computer's over here, so that's why I'm doing that. It is going to be patent. So if you're into patent leather, I know it's a heavy maintenance thing. I would not necessarily buy patent leather, but there are people out there that rock with patent leather. So we're going to put it in there. And this is more of a classic flap style bag. I really like that it has silver hardware, which is a little bit different for Chanel when a lot of times they do pair black with gold. And so this one is the Coco Shine accordion flat bag. So Yoogie's Closet has this one around $2,500. Now we're talking about Chanel prices here, so that is why it's in here. So my line in the sand is below $4,000 pretty much, and really I'm trying to stay below $3,000. So I think this one is a good option to go with. Now, the thing is, obviously, these are pre-owned bags. So if you don't jump on it now, and Chanel's been around for decades, so there are other styles out here, but I'm just trying to kind of either give you ideas to where you can get your foot in the door with Chanel, but not at that price point that's at the boutique right now. So keep a lookout if you don't see this one, if it's not available, or this may pique your interest to look for other type of bags that are similar. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this next one is called the Quilted Iridescent Calfskin Bowling Bag is what they're calling it. And I know Chanel's not really good about giving bags names. So I thought this one is kind of still giving you that classic flat vibe. I like how you have what appears to be a flap on the front, but it's not really a flap. It kind of got some little puffiness down at the bottom. Still gives you that kind of shape that I think gives you classic flat vibes. Obviously, this one is a lighter color, and it's not in the best condition, but I think this hopefully will help get you started on a pathway of looking for something similar if you like this kind of style. This next one up is a vintage item, and so the name of it is the Black Quilted Lambskin Top Handle Bag. So it reminds me of the Coco handle, of course. I think there was another style. I think the Business Affinity was another one that this can kind of give you vibes of. So I still feel like that classic flappish type. You have the front flap in the back, in the front, not in the back, that you can still do. So I think this one gives you that nice shape, and I love that it's vintage because then you can end up with that 24 karat gold hardware on there. So I think this one is a good one. This one is $38, at least for what Yoogie's Closet is asking for it. So this one's kind of getting closer to the $4,000 mark, but I think this one is still a good option to look out for. Now we're out of the classic flappish type segment, and we're just going to go for other bags that I thought were visually interesting, hit that price point, that still give you that vibe that you probably are looking for with Chanel, but it's not one of their traditional classic styles. Let me not say traditional. It's not one of their classic styles. Let's say that. So this is where you also are going to be able to get your foot in the door, but save a decent chunk of money because it's not those highly highly coveted styles that everybody's going after. So usually the price point is lower, more palatable. All right, so first up is going to be this black quilted lambskin Trendy CC shopping bag. So similar to how the Trendy CC had the bar at the top, this one has the bar at the front. And I like this one because it's open at the top. You don't have to worry about opening a flap or anything like that. You still get that beautiful quilted pattern design. Got the metal plate as well on there that says Chanel. So I think this one is a good option, especially if you're a person who you like a shoulder carry bag and something that you can easily get in and out of without having to turn a twist lock, pull a flap up, or open a drawstring or anything like that. Next up, I actually really like this one a lot, and it is going to be the chevron quilted iridescent leather super child. I don't know. That's a long name, but anyway, you see it on the screen. And so this one is coming in at $14.45. I have some other plans, so I can't jump on this train and get this one, but I briefly thought about it for a second. I was like, oh, I just love the chevron print. So it still gives you that classic style. You got the little dangle charm, I guess is what we'll call it, with the CC on it, which I think is a little bit more subtle. It's not in the spot that you normally expect to see a Chanel logo. So I think this one is really great, and it's at a really good price. Please, somebody buy this. And if you do, let me know. But I will say the price point is really good, and I think this one is a good option. This one's going to be also a shoulder carry bag too. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're at this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. Definitely continue to watch. Please go ahead and like this video if you haven't already. That will really, really help me out. And also check out a few of my other videos before you leave. If you're liking the vibe and the information that I'm sharing, please go ahead and consider subscribing. I would love to have you part of the Bags and Lifestyle group, team, family, whatever we want to call ourselves. I would love to see you subscribe. So let's move on to another one. This one kind of definitely is it's Chanel vibes. I like that it's bronze. So it's a different thing than the traditional like blacks or the other neutral tones, which bronze can be a neutral tone, but it's just different from like your caramels or something like that, or a black, like I was saying. I like this one because it's taller than it is long, and it has a twist lock, so you have this reissue vibe but in a different type of style. So definitely your Chanel people out there that know Chanel, it's going to turn their eyes, but it's going to be for something different. And I like a little pizzazz and a little bit of variety, so I think this one is a good one to go for. And the pricing is not too bad, $19.75, so you're under that $2,000 mark. This one's in really good, it says like new condition. It's really cute. It reminds me of Gabrielle-ish vibes. If the Gabrielle and the classic flap had a baby with a drawstring bag, this is what I'm thinking it is. But I think this one is a really nice one, and just definitely very much a twist. So let me know if you like this one. Thumbs up the video if you do. The black iridescent, I keep finding these iridescent bags for some reason. It was recently marked down to almost $1,300, which I think is really good. And it is called the Just Mademoiselle tote bag. I like this one also. I seem to keep grabbing shoulder bags in kind of this totish style, but it kind of reminds me of a camera bag, but a big sister, like the grandma of the, yeah, we'll say this is the grandma of the camera bag. But I like this one because it's a different style. It's a different shape. It is still giving you that kind of elegant Chanel-ish vibes that you get when you pick up a piece from Chanel. But I think it's something different to look at. So not your typical structured shape bags. And yeah, I love the subtle charm on the side. Like I said with the one a couple of photos ago, it's in a different spot. So it's not in the expected spot that you would see a Chanel. So I think it kind of is a little bit under the radar, but a little bit like, you know, pop your collar a little bit, you know, see the diamonds a little bit, but it's not like in your face, this is Chanel. So I think this one is a good one to go with. So I don't know, I'm on the fence about the Gabrielle. And I believe this one is no longer a classic. Y'all let me know if it's not. I think they discontinued the Gabrielle, if I'm not mistaken. I like that it's jean. So jean is on trend right now. So, you know, why not mix the two together? The OG of luxurious bags and style and elegance for women, and add in a current take of jean is on trend and get this bag. So the Gabrielle is usually what I will see is in that one single color like black, one single color like black, if I can talk, right? Or you also have seen it what I've commonly seen is the white on top, and then the base of the bag is in black. So I like this one because it's a different material. So obviously because it's jean, it's going to be less expensive, but it's pretty expensive for a jean bag. Really, it is. But you know, it's Chanel, so that's why they're charging the numbers. That's why they're doing it. So this one is coming in at almost $2,600. Like I said, that's pretty steep when I say that out loud, but I really like the vibe of this one, and I think it's a nice option to go with, something different, something unexpected. Let me know your thoughts. All right, y'all don't kick me for don't kick me for this one. The reason why I say that is because when you look at the other photos, it looks better than this one here. And so I will definitely make sure to try to grab some other photos so I can prove to you what I mean. But I think this one, I mean, it's under $1,000. Y'all, comment down below and let me know when the last time you saw a Chanel bag for less than $1,000. I'm just saying. I think this one is a good one to go with. Not only because of the price, but I like the style of it and I like the shape. I think it definitely gives you, you know, puffy bags are still popular right now. And I think you get that with it. It's definitely very roomy. It's unexpected. So if you're not looking for something that has Chanel on the front, there is a CC on the side. You can see that little hint on the side strap there. So I don't know whether that's the zipper pull. I'll try to get a couple of more photos so we can see what it really looks like. But I think this one is a good one. This photo is unattractive. I admit that front profile photo is unattractive. But I think this one is a nice one to consider if you want to be in the family, but not, you know, pay full on prices. So, next up is going to be a drawstring bag. So, I like this one not only because of the color, but typically you don't think of drawstring bags with Chanel. So, I think this one is also a different, unexpected one to do as well. And the nice thing about it is, usually with these atypical colors like this one's in coral lambskin, which is really pretty, and it's $1,100. I think it's really cute, and it's like I said with those atypical, because I'm getting off topic because I'm loving the way this bag looks. But I think that you're able to swoop in and get an affordable price Chanel bag in good condition if you kind of look for kind of those outliers. So I think this one is a good option. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think this is a great year-round color, really. I understand. Let me just say, I understand this one looks like a ladybug. But hear me out with this one. Hear me out. So, there are some other... I'm showing you this more so to get you to start thinking out the box. I like the shape of this bag. I like that it does offer different colors. I'm not saying you gotta look like a ladybug and get this one. Obviously, this one's sold, so somebody liked it, okay? Somebody liked it. But I did see a couple of other versions of this, and they were in two different colors. So I like that. I like a little touch, an element of something different as well, especially if you have a great base of neutral bags already. This is an option to kind of add multiple colors and add some freshness and uniqueness to your collection. So if you're not into this red and black, which I am not either, just look at this one for the style because it's only $1,700, so that is pretty good. And the condition, did I? Yeah, I cut off the part about the condition, so I'm not sure about the condition of it, but it looks pretty good. And so you're still getting that vibe of Chanel, but in a different way, which I think is nice. So just look for the right color combination that you want And don't kick me because I showed you this ladybug bag. That is the last of my suggestions for kind of if you want to get your foot in the door with affordable Chanel bags. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. Hopefully this got the juices flowing and you are getting some ideas. Keep looking for the right one for you. I definitely will be doing that. I wish that other bag would be around long enough for me to get it, but I'm going to file it away so that way next time it comes up and I'm ready, I'm snapping it off the market. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video before you go. Bye.